Throughout my life, I have tried every single hairstyle under the sun, and so I know what works and what doesn't. And if you guys want some new hairstyles to try in 2025 in order to boost your confidence, then watch this video. These tips will work for you whether you're a guy or a girl, whether you have straight hair, wavy hair, curly hair, you name it. These tips work for everyone. That's because these tips aren't about specific hairstyles, but they're more about hair generalities. And so to get started with the first tip that I want to share with you guys, longer hair is better than shorter hair. Anyone that walks down the street instantly looks better when they grow out their hair. I feel like shorter hair makes people look very youthful and babyish, and it just doesn't suit people for the most part. So all around, longer hair just looks better. Take a look at these photos real quick that compares short hairs versus longer hairs. The longer hair people just look more vibrant, they look more mature, it looks classier, and in my opinion, it looks all around better. My next hairstyle tip for people in order to boost your confidence is to get a hairstyle that opens up your face. This will make you be more present, it makes you look more forward facing, it really makes people look more confident because you're not hiding your face with lots of hair. As you can see by hairstyles that open up your face and hairstyles that don't, there's just something about the ones that frame your face that just makes you look more confident, because by opening your face up and having hairstyles that frame your face nicely, it makes you look like you're proud of what you look like. You're not hiding away from anyone. It opens you up, and I think there's something really vibrant and confident about hairstyles that do that. The next tip I'd like to go over is pay attention to your head shape. Your face right here has different shapes depending on who you are and how you're born. Some people have more oval head shapes like me. Some people have square head shapes. Some people have circle. Some people have triangles. And depending on what shape your face is will depend on what hairstyles will look better for you. For example, I have a very round face, so that's why I prefer mullets and hard stops above my cheekbones and tighter sides, because it brings more edges to my face. But for example, if you have a very square looking face or a very sharp edged one, you want more softer haircuts to soften up those edges. Otherwise, you'll just look very edgy and blocky everywhere and it looks kind of jarring. So you want to do the opposite of what your face is doing. And now for my next tip, if you guys are struggling with finding the right hairstyle for you, then there is a default hairstyle that you guys should be choosing if you guys are struggling, and that is a symmetrical haircut. It's going to bring symmetry to your face, which is going to make you look more attractive and hence more confident. And symmetry in general looks good. That's why our bodies are symmetrical. That's why when you see a person with a symmetrical face, they look beautiful. That's why you see butterflies and they're symmetrical. Things that have symmetry are beautiful. That's just how nature is. And having a symmetrical haircut is going to make you look more attractive. And it really takes the guessing out of it, because having a lopsided haircut can either make or break your hairstyle. It looks good on some people, but on other people, it might make them look asymmetrical even more so, and it might not work. But in general, finding a symmetrical haircut looks great, whether you have super curly hair like this, or whether you have super wavy or super straight, it's symmetrical. And those just bring harmony to your face that other hairstyles simply don't. And my final tip for you guys when it comes to hairstyles and finding one that will make you the most confident, that is stick to your hair type. My entire life growing up, I always wanted other people's hairstyles, and so I would go to the barber or go to the hairdresser and I'd point to a picture. I say, give me that hairstyle. I was a kid, I didn't know any better, and I would be so upset and distraught when it didn't look like it did in the picture. I thought it was like GTA, where you walk in, you get a haircut, and now that's what you look like. But that's not how reality is. So find the things that work with your hair type, with what your hair looks like, with your hair texture, with the color. A person that has Asian hair, which is typically straight, dark, and very thick, won't look that good if they try to copy someone who has more kinky hair, like African Americans. They have very dark, very coily hair. I think things that match you the best are the things that you're born with. And so finding hairstyles that work with what you naturally have are always gonna be golden. I tried out getting a perm. It looked cool for a little bit, but now I'm paying the consequences. And I'm going back and starting to love my straight hair again. So I want to share that advice with you of someone who tried changing their hair and it looked cool for a little bit, but your body is going to want to revert to the way it naturally was. And that's going to be a big awkward phase. Just like if you guys try dyeing your hair, it's going to start looking dark in the center. It's going to start looking weird and you have to re-dye it again. It's a lot of work to maintain another hairstyle that you don't naturally make on your own. So stick with a hairstyle that you guys naturally have and work with that and find things that revolve around it. And so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like the video, share with your friends, comment down below what kind of hairstyle you guys have. I know a few of you guys have been commenting about my hair over the last few videos and wondering what I do to it personally. And yes, it's an outgrown perm and I'm just cutting it. It's more of a modern mullet in case you guys were wondering. But let me know nonetheless what you guys got rocking down in the comments below. And I'll be glad to make more videos like this if you guys really liked it. So thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll catch you guys in that next video.